viewers, and welcome to FanZcene. And today I have for you, Shout Factory proves physical media is still alive and kicking. Because here on FanZcene Vids, we love physical media. Well, I absolutely love physical media. And I came across a story from Media Play News, and it basically runs down physical media and streaming for the year 2021 and where it stood. And it looked like Shout Factory had a huge banner year. So I'm going to read this to you, and then we're going to talk a little bit about this and physical media boutique Blu-rays. John Rotella, Senior Vice President for Shout Factory, said the company saw unbelievable growth in catalog and new release sales during the pandemic year of 2020, and that swell carried forward into 2021. Shout Factory, he said, saw one of our best years ever on gross shipments and an equally impressive net business. We also saw growth in point of sale revenue in 2021. The DVD and Steelbook 4K business grew again as Blu-ray sales stayed even compared to 2020. New release and catalog as a whole improved from a surprising and productive year led by our new Western, Old Henry, and 4K Halloween releases. Let's break that down. Yes, they're saying due to the pandemic sales, which it is, because a lot of people had to stay home, and so like streaming sales and physical media sales both went through the roof. It does explain that, but overall in 2021 there was less staying at home, but it looked like the sales continued. I would like to say it's because yes. Shout Factory had put out some amazing releases with the 4K Halloween sets, and I haven't seen Old Henry, but yes, I know that was put out by them, and that's one of their movies. I think the boutique Blu-ray market and the Blu-ray market and 4K market in general is still going strong because there's so many great, like they said, so many great new releases and catalog releases, which are releases that came before, because modern entertainment just isn't fun or entertaining anymore. It's driven by the message and political ideology and diversity and everything, and it's done in such a forced way, it's not entertaining anymore. So people are like gradually going back to things like catalog titles or the new releases from Shout, Arrow, which I give huge shout out to Arrow, because I think I've bought so much Shout and Arrow this year, more than I've ever bought, because they have just released so many great ones, or I've gone back to their catalog like they mentioned, and I found so many that I've wanted and I was able to get. And I mean, they had some amazing sales all year round, not just at Christmas time. And yeah, there's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and of course streaming is still the number one go-to for home entertainment for everybody, which, I mean, I can't fault people. Streaming is very easy. It's got everything in one place, but the more you add into streaming, the more like you pay for this service is basically just cable TV all over again. So I mean, yeah, there's stuff on there that you can't get on physical media yet, which I wish they really would put some of that on physical media, because I think that could be a win-win for everybody. But as far as I'm concerned, like I said, I think this really does prove, Shout Factory and their sales prove that physical media is alive and well. It's not dying. I know so many people want you to believe it's dying, especially the streaming services. It's not. And there's just so many dang great releases out there, and it's just fun to go through and see what all these companies have. And like I said, Shout Factory, Arrow, MVD, Vinegar Syndrome, which is having so many great releases as well too. And I've got so much from Vinegar Syndrome this year that I'm surprised, And then not only Vinegar Syndrome, you got Kino Lorber, you got Mill Creek, which is stepping into sort of the boutique area with their new Street Fighter 2 Blu-ray with some special features that they produced and everything. And it's just crazy to see all this. Synapse Films, Severin Films, there's Culture Shock Releasing. It's just so many great companies out there, independent companies that are getting these releases and creating all these great physical copies of them. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna take a little bit of a plug here and say that I think my channel and channels like mine are a small part in why some of those sales in Shout Factory and all of them have grown so much in the past year and have stayed consistent in all around in the boutique thing. Because here on my channel, I'm not just about physical media, but I've covered so much physical media lately because there's just, like I said, there's just been so many great releases. And I think along with my channel, so many out there. I'm not saying I'm a huge part of it. I'm probably like a 1% part. That's nothing. But there's like so many of us out there that are promoting and talking about these things, and just wanting to see so many great releases and buying those old films being released on 4K, or going back and looking at old films that we had never seen before. Because like if you can find something, and if you've never seen it before, even if it's old, it's still good, still new, it's still enjoyable, and it's a lot better than what we're getting today. I'm sorry, it just is. And so I think that's part of the appeal and the success, and I'm hoping that physical media continues to grow, and these boutique Blu-rays and companies and other companies like the big studios get on with this and give us some physical media releases of films that we really want to see on Blu-ray, 4K, DVD. There's so much out there that can still be produced, and it's just when they keep releasing them, and and they're just so good, you gotta buy them. Because that's just me, and I absolutely love it. Collecting Blu-ray, 4K, VHS, vinyl, CDs. It's just a passion of mine, and I love hearing stories like that where sales are high. It's good. It's good. I like it. I just wanted to go over this a little bit with you guys, and let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment section down below. What are some of your most recent physical media purchases that you really loved? Have you bought some Shout? I think Runner, who's on my show Wednesdays, the physical media show. I think Runner has bought a tons of Shout Factory here lately. So see, that's a little bit how I help. Because he's a young kid, he's learning, he's growing into physical media, and he's finding all these great releases. But let me know all this in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on this, your favorite pickups here lately, your favorite Shout Factory releases, and if you like this video, please give it a like. If you did not like this video, go ahead and give it a dislike. YouTube doesn't care. Please share the video out for everybody to see. Please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. I would truly appreciate that if it earned your subscription. I hope you guys are having a great and safe, happy new year. And I hope you just have a good year all around. And I thank you guys for watching. Wherever you guys are, please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Godspeed.